This is how I traded the ES based on the Fibonacci strategy on June the 23rd. I first drew my first fib from high to this low on the 76.4% line broke, and then from low to high again it broke. Drew from high to low, however this did not meet the criteria. Down here it did, so price came to the 50% level, then went below the 0% line and retraced. So I drew a new fib from that high to this low. It didn't meet the criteria for the first rule, went up to 50% and it went back down past the 0% line and retraced a bit over here. So then I started looking for another fib, but price never did quite retrace enough to the 50% level. As you can see, at this point in time, price went through 0% level and down to the negative 50% line. So I drew an extended price fib from this low to this new low, and when the market opened, it did not quite make it up to the 50% level. I wasn't looking to take this trade because the distance between the two was 2 points, between 76.4 and 50%, so I would have taken the trade only if price opened above the 50% level, so I could sell exactly the 50% level and have a 2-point stop. Okay, but then as you can see, price fell, went through the 0% line, so I drew a regular fib, because if I just extended the 0% line from the extended price fib, the distance between the entry and stop would be too much for me to take a trade. So I drew this fib right here. Okay, this was, let me show you. I drew this as soon as this line right here broke, because this was the 0% line. So it broke through here and then started coming back into the started retracing back into the previous fib, so I just drew the new fib. I placed an order, a limit sell order, or sell limit order at 12.65 and a quarter. Was looking to grab 5 ticks, and I was risking 7 ticks. As you can see, price retraced, got filled, price went out against me 3 ticks, and then it ranged that area there until finally it went through the 23.6% line. So I got my first my target there filled. Trying to keep tabs here in Excel, because I believe in my last video I said it was 5 ticks when it was actually 4. I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna put them in Excel. Okay, as you can see, then price broke through the 0% level and retraced back. Okay. Now this was not a valid fib. I needed price to go down to at least 12.62 even, which it did here, so I drew my new fib. Went below the 0% line and retraced back to 23.6, so I moved my 0% line here. I had a limit sell order at 12.63 halves. Okay, I was looking for 5 ticks of profit and a 6 tick stop loss. As you can see, price traded when my sell limit order was, however, did not get filled. then it broke through the 0% line back to 23.6. So I just moved this 0% line over here. Wasn't looking to take a trade because it had already traded close to that level. Then it again went down, then retraced. So at this point I moved my 0% line down once again. Now this was a trade I was not looking to trade because the distance between 50 and 76.4% line was 2 points. So I did not place an order here. I just waited to see what the market did. Then it broke through the 76.4% line. So I drew a new fib the opposite direction. Went above 0% line. Then retraced to 23.6. Okay, I had an order at 12.62 1/4 here. I was looking to make 6 ticks, risking 8. So you can see price traded once at the level where I had my order. I did not get filled though. Went up to where the target would have been and traded there, even though I probably wouldn't have been filled had I been filled here. Then I was filled here, and price then dropped, and I closed out my trade here. I was stopped out, so I had a loss of 8. Okay, so I just realized my profit here was not 4 ticks, it was actually 5 ticks. Okay, I had a loss of 8. Now as you can see, it was 5 ticks because I traded here at 12.65 1/4. Took my profit at 12.64. Okay, so back to my fibs here. Price broke through the 76.4% line, so I drew a fib in the opposite direction. Okay, and price broke through the 0% line, then made it back up to the 23.6. I moved my 0% line here. I placed a sell limit order at 12.62 1/4. Was looking to grab 6 ticks, and I was risking 7. Price came up, I got filled here, went against me for a bit, then came down, I got filled, my target here. Okay, so took 6 ticks there. Okay, then price went down through the 0% level. So at this point I drew a new fib from this pivot high to this new low, because as you can see it matches the criteria for the first rule. Okay, it's 4 1/4 points wide, so I placed a sell limit order again at 12.61. I was looking to take 4 ticks, to grab 4 ticks, and I was risking 5. I got filled, and then I got filled at my target here, so I took another 4 ticks. Okay, then price again went through the 0% level. So I was looking to draw a new fib. However, at this point it did not meet the criteria for the first rule. It had to go down to 12.57.50, which it did right there. So I drew my new fib. I had an order at 12.59 1/4, looking to make 3 ticks while risking 5. Came to 23.6% level, so I just adjusted the profit target from 3 to 4 ticks. My stop loss remained the same. Went back below the 0% level, back up to 23.6. Okay, I got filled here, and then I got stopped out here. So took a loss, 6 ticks, and I drew a fib in the opposite direction, which does meet the criteria. Price then went above the 0% level, sorry, here, above 0% level, and retraced to 23.6, so I'm on the 0% line. Okay, again above the 0, down to 23.6. Okay, so I had an order here at 12.59 3/4, looking to take 1 point, risking 6 ticks, 1.5 points, got filled. Then I got filled at my target here, so I took another 4 ticks, 1 point. Then price went above the 0% level, so I was looking to draw a new fib. It needed to go up at least to 12.63, which it did right there. Okay, then it went above the 0% level to negative 23.6. Then retraced back to 0. So just moved the 0% line. At this point, I wasn't looking to take any trades here, because if I took an entry at 12.62 1/4, I was risking 2 points or 8 ticks, and I was looking to make only 5, so the difference between the profit target and the stop loss would be 3 ticks. So I wasn't looking to take this trade at this level here, although in this case it would have been profitable, but I did not take that trade. So I ended up taking 6 trades today, making a total of 5 ticks. Had a gross profit of 5 ticks, less than a tick per trade. So as you can see, it was a busy day. Took 5 ticks, 6 trades, so net profit wasn't much. Paid a lot of commission to my broker. It was a good day for him. At least it wasn't a negative day for me, but you know, could have been much better. So hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.